It is easy not to talk too much in front of your Shaykh. It's when your Shaykh is not looking, whether you are going to talk or not talk. That is the whole key. For those who are physically in front and they don't talk too much. And I don't mean just talking. You understand? Talking, everyone have to talk. Now don't say you're working outside and you're not talking. You're doing things like that. Don't be idiot. Of course, everyone knows how to balance this. Huh? I have to say, because there are going to be people who are saying like that. He's not talking to me whole day. I was being a shepherd. Why? Because he says he wants to follow you properly. You should hold his tongue. No, it's not like that. So, if you are in front of your Shaykh and you are something, behind him you are something else, your faith is still not complete. Because your presence to him, your relationship to him is just physical. When physically is not that, there is no power. But the Shaykh's power is spiritual. If, when he is not present, that you are putting his presence, his huzur there, and you're conducting yourself as much as you can. We are weak, of course we make mistakes. But you're watching, especially when unusual things happen, and you pull out, you say, oh, this is very unusual, this never happened, let me not get involved, let me not interfere, let me not do it, let me not think, let me just pull and watch. If you do that, you will win for yourself. This is teaching us taqwa, nothing else but taqwa. Taqwa is knowing that Allah is looking at you. To be conscious, not to say in masjid, Allah is here, and then later in your house, in your room, you can do anything that you want. In the way of tasawwuf, forget about the place. We cannot even have that kind of thing in our heart. And when it happens, we must run for forgiveness. If it happens, we must run to fix it. Those that they are quiet in front of us, it's easy. This is the physical world. It is an entrance. The physicality is entrance. But after you leave the entrance, you love the door, no? You love the door because the door is entering into the house. Once you enter into the house, what? You're going to bring the door with you? You passed it. Physicality is the door. Once you enter there, you say, this is not the physical. Now you have to build up your connection to the Shaykh. It cannot be, in sohbat I'm with my Shaykh, outside of sohbat I'm not. That's why we say in sohbat, don't even make zikr. Don't even make salawats. Why are you busy with that? We catch you again. Because you're not paying attention. Because your mind is somewhere else. You're not paying attention. When the Prophet speaks, you cannot even make, he is speaking for Allah. When you are listening, that is your zikr. So, this is the adab of tariqat. You have so much knowledge, you have so much hizmat, you don't have the adab. You lose everything because one day, shaitan is going to trick you. So, we have to know this. We have to practice it. Outside of your Shaykh's presence, you must put him there. Putting your Shaykh's presence, start from humble beginning, step by step. Don't be saying, I'm not in my Shaykh's presence, now I'm in my Shaykh's presence, and I'm in Rabita 24 hours in telling me things. But we're looking, you're not doing the laws, the do's and the don'ts properly. If you're not doing the do's and the don'ts properly, how you can think your Shaykh is giving you secrets? That time, even if your Shaykh is putting some secrets in you, your head is not going to blow up. Because you say, oh, I'm so dirty. One, I'm understood, this must be a reason. You're not going to fly. You're not going to think you are better than other people. Because you check, I'm still this dirty one, yet my Shaykh is showing me something. Astaghfirullah. Understand? Yeah. 7 years pass. I'm still fearing Shaykh Efendi every day. I don't have the luxury even to sit the way that I want to sit. And saying, Shaykh Efendi sitting like this? No, I cannot. We have to be careful. Those who are saying outside something, inside something, and you're not running to fix it. You are playing games to say, oh, I'm weak, so I'm not going to do it. That is a characteristic not of a believer. Yes, a believer says, I'm weak, but he must run to fix it. We have to. We have a big responsibility. It's not just about yourself, keeping yourself, saving yourself from the hellfire. So many others are going to come in front and behind that we are also responsible for. First, fix yourself. Inshallah, may Allah make it that we become strong, that we follow properly, that we don't become arrogant, that we don't become weak. That when we are weak and we are arrogant, we're going to run to our Shaykh and hold on tightly. That we are not going to be fooled by our ego. May Allah forgive me and bless you. Al-Fatiha.